What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick. Gonzaga versus Georgia college basketball matchup going down Thursday, March 20th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action this weekend. Starting on Thursday, obviously we had the celebration of life for Mitch on Wednesday. I want to thank everybody that came out for that. But now we are on to March Madness. Thursday is where it starts. The field of 64 will start to whittle down. And, we're going to have the 3-day pass cover everything. My money line favorites, my favorite favorites, money line dogs from the NCAA tournament, NIT, CBI. There's NHL and NBA on the board as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls. Those looking for more of a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, or we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Gonzaga and Georgia. And Gonzaga coming into this one surprisingly as an 8th seed. They finished the year as your West Coast Conference champions, 25-8. They knocked off St. Mary's in the title game, 58-51 in that offensive clinic. Sense the sarcasm in my voice, as they only hit 1-3 between the two of them in that championship game. Georgia, on the other hand, we were ousted early in the SEC tournament by Oklahoma. It was probably a game that Oklahoma needed to make the NCAA tournament in the first place. But now, Georgia back in the NCAA tournament, and I got to give Mike White credit. I mean, I know, I haven't been necessarily the biggest Georgia fan this season, and I've been critical of this program with Mike White leading the charge. But the fact of the matter is, he's got the Bulldogs, back to some prominence with this program. This Georgia team, when you look at just sort of the history of where this team has been, hadn't made the NCAA tournament since 2015 under Mark Fox. And, that was with the Tom Crean era, and even in the beginning of the Mike White era, where he did have a 500 season in his first year in charge, but then 20-17 last year, 20-12 this year. So, instead, got to give Mike White his flowers. The problem for me, though, is that when you look at Georgia, their weakness for me was clear, and that's the fact that when you take this team out of Athens, they become a bit of a pumpkin. If you look at just a lot of sites have away from home metrics or just like road metrics of how teams do in non-home games. Well, the Georgia Bulldogs ranked 350th in one metric that I use in Hassel metrics. They rank away from home and just how teams do away from their home environment. And Georgia was a team that just did not carry themselves out on the road well, especially over the course of conference play. This was a team that, they beat Texas and South Carolina down the stretch, but they had double-digit losses to teams like Auburn, Texas A&M, Florida. Granted, a lot of teams lost at Florida, but Alabama they lost to by 21 points. They lost to Arkansas. They lost at Tennessee by 18. And for me, this is just a very dangerous Gonzaga team, and a team that I feel is very underseeded for what they did. This is a Gonzaga team that's top 10 in offensive efficiency, 5th in free throw percentage, just outside the top 10 in 2-point shooting, inside the top 150 in 3-point shooting. And this is a Gonzaga team that is an 8 seed, but they are the 9th best team in KenPom. So that should tell you how underseeded the Gonzaga Bulldogs are. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a Gonzaga fan either. I watched how much money this team burned for a lot of folks in the YouTube comments and just overall the season, myself included. So to see where Gonzaga is, I'm not even going to lie, I'm even upset for Gonzaga here, just sort of where this team was ranked. So I'm going to lean towards Gonzaga here, laying the 6.5. I just feel they are the better team, and I just have very little faith in the Georgia Bulldogs away from home. So give me Gonzaga here, laying the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find this at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.